I could play the Series X and love it. I mean, it's like blasphemy to them. I mean, I have been...
But they ain't got no exclusives.
inundated with messages after messages by toxic PlayStation fanboys just losing their shit over the fact that I dare say that I liked, no, I love, no, that I prefer the Series X. I'm playing it over the PS5. They just can't get their head around it.
You PlayStation fanboys is ridiculous, man. All this for a $500 console, man. And the funny thing is, bro, these same people sit there and tell people, like, they do the same thing to me. I have shown these people thousands amongst thousands of games. And yet, for some reason, I'm still an Xbox fanboy because we don't see eye to eye on things, man. I'm here just for the games. You know, like I said, man, we get it. These people that are in this community, you guys are single-handedly destroying the little ounce of integrity that we've once had, all because you people want to be a pony. So what? The man wants to pick up an Xbox. Why do you guys have a problem with this?
Like, they're all in panic mode trying to figure out, how could we have lost one? How could one of them possibly die from experience?
One of the ponies has left the stables, man. You know, we was feeding him good with all these exclusive carrots, you know, and he left us. He abandoned us, man. You know what's funny, man? I'm telling you, ponies is starting to really, you know, like now we're starting to get it. You know how PlayStation fanboys be like, I don't know why they call us ponies. I mean, now, after this dude's explanation, I can see why.
Sony has to offer possibly jump ship to the Series X. So I'm going to tell you about what... Look, I'm not going to highlight any comments. So I'm going to give them the attention. But I am going to rebuttal some of the things that they've said. Oh, would you look at that? A PlayStation 5.
Oh, he must have borrowed that from his friend, man. You know, all these Xbox dudes look the same. They either bald head, got a beard from underneath their neck. I'm telling you, man, this dude is lying, man. He ain't no real PlayStation fan, man. I'm telling you, he only doing it for content. This dude is grifting. He think we a couple of fools.
Slim. It's a nice console. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I've played many hours on it. I enjoy the exclusives. But the Series X is better.
Ooh, you know, that stung with a lot of these PlayStation fanboys, man. We've been trying to tell them, couple of fools. We've been trying to tell them that you could play more PlayStation 1 and 2 games through Xbox Series X through dev mode, right? Which you probably more likely would, you know, see some entertainment out of that. And like I said, man, this is what I try to tell you. Remember when I said that you're not a real gamer if you don't pick up a Series X? Now, there's a reason as to why I say that. Because if you're a real gamer, you would see the appeal of a Series X. You get access to next generation games. You get access to dev mode, which you can play a huge catalog of games very similar to what you can on PC through a console, through a $500 console. How do you guys not see the appeal of that? I can literally play GameCube games while you guys are waiting for remasters. I can play GameCube games in 4K on my Series X. What do you people don't understand, man? So when you call yourself a gamer, let's not forget it's more than just playing Xbox games. You could do a lot more with that device than a lot of you people talking about, man.
Oh, you want more? I have more. Just to show that I do support Sony. I do support PlayStation in all their endeavours when it comes to PlayStation. Are you ready? Just hang on a sec. I'll be right back. What is that? I'll tell you what that is. That's a PSVR 2, bro.
That's what PlayStation fanboys are wearing on their head. It's like that movie Total Recall, man. They can't tell the difference between reality. They're in a whole different universe. You know, that's what PlayStation fanboys. That's the issue, man. You know, we got a bunch of astrobots running around in this community with this same helmet on their head and talking about Xbox is dead. Xbox is dead, man. You gotta plug it in, man. Even when it's not plugged in, they just malfunctioning. Xbox is dead. You know, they call us Xbots, but they're the ones acting like robots. Xbox is dead.
VR for the PlayStation. It's an expensive piece of kit. I bought it. Why? Because I was Team Sony, Team PlayStation. I love the PlayStation. I wanted to experience the PlayStation VR. I don't have a PC. This was my only way to do so. So there you go. That rebottles that argument.
But he ain't got the portal, though.
Which isn't really an argument, really. Just a really stupid thing to say.
But you ain't got the
is
portal.
that I've sold out. That I am a traitor.
A traitor?
Let me explain something.
Over picking up a game console?
PlayStation. I don't owe PlayStation a damn thing.
Woo.
I have been supporting PlayStation since the PlayStation 1.
Yep, like very many PlayStation gamers out there. And yet, for some reason, we get vilified if we sit there and tell them, like, hey, man, there's a lot of issues going on with the PlayStation brand. You know, I've been gaming on PlayStation, just like you couple of fools, since the PlayStation 1. And to be honest with you, the PlayStation 5, in my personal opinion, is by far one of Sony's worst gaming consoles. There's no enjoyment that I have from it personally. I've had more enjoyment with the failing Wii U than I've ever had with the PlayStation 5. And that's pretty embarrassing to say.
Over the years since then to now, I have funded them. I buy all the exclusives.
And look at what they do, man. They throw you under the carpet just like what they did with Black Myth Wukong. That's all PlayStation fans do, bro. If you notice one thing, Xbox dudes has helped building his channel. They're watching his videos. They're telling him not to be a part of this little console war garbage. Look at his comment section, man. You know, Xbox dudes are known, even when they don't even like each other, or have been known to uplift one another. All PlayStation fanboys do is they want to run with engagement, clicks. I'm not saying everybody doesn't do that, but it's more endearing. There's some form of level of respect within the Xbox community in comparison to what you don't see on Sony. I've seen Sony dudes come at each other just so they can get a few clicks and views. You don't see Xbox dudes doing that. I'm just saying, man, there's a few Xbox dudes that I used to have problems with, and they still came to my channel and said, hey, man, much respect to you, GameStuH. I respect what you're doing now. And we've had problems. We've actually talked, and we've talked on bad terms, and they still came to my channel and gave me the respect that I deserve. You PlayStation fanboys, y'all don't do that, man. Y'all know that. Y'all not for the gaming community. You guys are for yourselves. That's what it is.
I buy everything, right? I'm the best sort of Sony fan that there is. I wasn't the guy who shouts Team PlayStation and then doesn't buy the games.
Well, there's a lot of those people on Twitter.
Them all of them. Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy, Horizon, God of War, Ratchet and Clank, name it, bought it, played it, finished it. Like, I didn't sell out anything. I will still play on the PS5. All I'm saying is that for my main system, I'm choosing Xbox Series X.
But it got no exclusives, though. You're choosing the wrong platform, man. Just wait till 6 months to buy the games like everybody else. They getting everything, man. Why are you out here exposing PlayStation, man? I'm telling you, it really hurt my soul, man.
And you know what's crazy? I went back and looked at his other videos. He was bashing Xbox, man. And the funny thing is, look, you know, the Xbox community has accepted him. They're probably telling him, hey, man, what type of games? He's even said that the Xbox community is more unity. They're inviting him to party chats. They want to play games with him. That's what the Xbox community is. Well, that's what the gaming community should be all about. But unfortunately, all PlayStation fanboys is about is just running their mouths and running onto Twitter. That's it. Y'all Twitter fingers. Y'all don't play no games.
You don't need to like it. But it's just where I stand. The PS5 fails.
Ooh, but it got more hardware though.
To the Series X. Ooh. And the Xbox community puts all of the PlayStation community to shame.
Ooh.
In all the years I've been on PlayStation, I've never felt a sense of community ever.
Ooh.
2 minutes on Xbox. And I'm surrounded by love. And even before I made the video, by the way. So it's not because the video went well and did well, was talked about. No. Seriously, if you drop a message on a PlayStation group asking for friends, you get ghosted.
That's facts. That they don't actually want to play, man. It's all about engagement. Like, I mean, it's like that with a lot of PlayStation creators. Have you noticed they keep their things closed? You know, Xbox dudes is more open. I've seen it, bro. I've seen it with my own eyes, bro. There's been times I've been in parties with dudes. You'll be like, what? Oh, you talking to him? You know what I mean? But on PlayStation, you talk to certain people and then they running bad-mouthing you. That's what PlayStation fanboys do. They bad-mouthing each other. While they're talking to other people that I've known, they'd be bad-mouthing them with other people. I've seen it. on PlayStation. Now, Xbox, they might have some differences or whatever, but at the end of the day, we all grown men and we settle our differences, and it's not that big of a deal to us. But for you PlayStation fanboys, you guys really like this drama stuff.
Unless you're a girl, then you get ghosted. Xbox, I put one message on, looking for people to play with.
Because I think what it is, you're dealing with grown men playing on Xbox, and in comparison to essentially, what is it? What they call those grown men? Dang, I can't even think of it right now. A grown man that act like a child. That's what you're dealing with. Man babies. There you go.
To game with on the Xbox, immediately hit after hit after hit. People adding me, wanting to talk in party chat, stuff like that. So what else have they been saying about me? This one's a funny one, and I can't hate them too much for it, because this is the kind of thing I would have said before I experienced the X. They're throwing exclusives at me. Brother, like I already said, I've played them all. So, do you know what I haven't played? Is the stuff on Xbox.
See? You know what the funny thing is? And this is why it doesn't hurt to be a multi-console owner. This is what we be trying to tell you fanboys, bro. This is right here of what he's talking about is the power of being a multi-console owner. I don't think a lot of these PlayStation fanboys would be miserable if they just didn't feel the need to just game on one platform. You feel me? But the fact that you guys feel like you have to wait 20 years just for Halo to finally drop on PlayStation, it's ridiculous, bro. Like, you are literally limiting yourself as an individual just because you want to be a fanboy. And this is why we tried to tell you fools, stop doing this behavior, because the only people you really hurting is yourself.
You're not understanding my perspective. I've played everything and experienced everything Sony has to offer me. So Xbox, it's new. All these games and sort of franchises and IPs like God of War, like Gears of War, like Halo, I get to experience them now for the first time.
But you just gotta wait. They coming on PlayStation, man. I'm telling you, they coming. They.
How is that not sinking in? How are you not understanding what I'm saying, man? Like,
he's like, I don't. How are you not understanding what I'm saying, man?
Simple. And another thing, people are rebuttaling my quick resume thing, saying that I'm exaggerating it, saying that quick resume really isn't a big deal. Now again, I can't hate you. I can't. You know why? I've been you. I've walked in your shoes. I've sat behind a keyboard on my phone. I've said the exact same thing. Because I used to think, who cares? Is it really that hard just to shut down your game? Launch another one. When you want to play a game, just shut that down. Get back on Indiana Jones. You don't get to shut down and relaunch the other game. And like I said...
But it ain't exclusive. It's coming to PlayStation 5 in 6 months.
At the end of the day, guys, what y'all not understanding is that he wants new games, and Microsoft is providing this new experience for him now. So regardless of these games coming on PlayStation 5 on a later date, which Indiana Jones and Doom Dark Ages, well, I don't know if that's day and date. Like I said, he's getting through the benefit of subscription. He's also looking at a catalog of games that he's never experienced. It only makes sense as to why he prefers the Xbox. There's nothing wrong with what he's saying. He's done everything on PlayStation. He wants to try to expand his horizons on another platform, and yet the PlayStation fanboys want to hate on him. Like, what is wrong with you people, bro? These consoles are only $500. And you guys are getting that angry to the point where this guy can't even enjoy another platform because you feel like he betrayed you. What?
Even now, saying it and you hear it, you think that doesn't sound like a big deal. And it doesn't. And it won't do until you have it, bro. When you have it, it's a quality of life change.
You just gotta open your mind, man, you know, and that's the whole thing about gaming. You guys gotta open your mind to things, bro. Like I said, I don't think Porter Rock and a bunch of these PlayStation fanboys would be as miserable if they just went out there and picked up an Xbox and just played the games they wanted to play right now. But this whole, well, I'll wait 2 years, I'll wait 6 months to play it. It's, bro, really? Like, come on, man. You're a grown man. It's $500, bro. There's no Team Sony, Team Xbox. Just play. Even people in his comment section say, hey, just play what you want. You ain't even got to explain this to anybody. But I'm kind of happy he did because, like I said, it speaks volumes as to the problems with these fanboys in this gaming community.
That you really appreciate. That's I'm not saying go out and buy an Xbox because of quick resume. That would be nonsense. I would say go buy an Xbox because of the full package, though.
Yeah.
Everything it offers collectively makes it make sense.
Yeah. Dev mode, backwards compatibility, free backwards. Like, bro, there's so many aspects. It's not even just for this. We didn't even get to the games yet. The Xbox Series X is worth the money off dev mode alone. Facts. Dev mode alone. Like, once he starts figuring out, oh, I can play GameCube, PS2 games on my Series X in 4K. Oh, bro, but bye-bye, Sony. He gonna be sitting there saying, why ain't Sony doing this? Why I gotta wait for PlayStation 2 games when I can put them all on the emulator and play them in 4K on my Series X? So this is what you guys don't understand. So that's why when I sat there and told you guys that if you don't have a Series X, you ain't a real gamer. Now, I'm not saying if you don't like the platform, that's fine. But all I'm saying is if you're a real gamer and you like a lot of different games, the Series X, regardless if you don't like the new games, it still has value in its backwards compatibility in its dev mode alone. PlayStation don't have that, so therefore you can't use that same argument.
Game Pass, I don't need to talk about.
Yeah,
Game Pass.
that's another one.
If you deny Game Pass, then you're just a fanboy and you don't know what you're talking about. It's as simple as that.
Ooh.
And the other thing I keep hearing, which is just that, is that I'm being paid. Xbox guys, you guys are getting paid. Phil, make it rain, Phil. I'll tell him anything. Make it rain, my brother. No, I'm not being paid. Are you kidding me? Do you know what I record my videos on? It's a potato, right?
Literally, I'm the same way, man. It was crazy. His channel blown up, man. Matter of fact, I highly recommend you guys go subscribe to this dude. Hopefully he continues to do this type of content because I think this is the type of content people want in this community. People are tired of this fanboy garbage, bro. Like, I don't know how many times I have to keep bringing it up. You guys say, oh, you don't talk about Xbox dudes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, some Xbox dudes can be a little whatever, but a lot of them just enjoy their platform. A lot of them ain't really just hating on the competition. That's what PlayStation fans do. Even Nintendo gamers don't even do that. A lot of this attitude is coming from the PlayStation community, even with your own people. You know what I mean? So, hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Definitely give this guy a subscribe. He seems like a very cool guy. And like I said, man, enjoy your Xbox Series X because that's what gaming is about. And screw all the fanboys.